ஹலோ.
சார் சொல்லுங்க.
அந்த இது கரெக்டாக வச்சிருக்கீங்களா? சேட் எது வந்தாலும் வில் டூ சேட். என்ன மைக் மியூட் பண்ணிடுவோம் இல்லையா?
ஆமாம் சார், நம்ம மீட் பண்ணிடுவோம்.
மியூட் பண்ணிக்கோ. ஸோ அந்த ஃபீட்பேக் லிங்க் கரெக்டாக வச்சுக்கோங்க அந்த செஷனில்.
ஏற்கனவே அனுப்பிச்சாச்சு சார் அவங்களுக்கு.
அவங்களே போட்டுருவாங்க.
நம்ம இவர்கிட்ட ஒரு தடவை கேட்டுக்கலாம்.
ஒன்றுக்கு இதுக்கு கம்யூனிகேட் வித் சேட் சிஸ்டம்.
அது எதில் சார்? நம்ம இதில் யூடியூப்லையா?
யூடியூப்ல வர மெசேஜ், யூடியூப்ல வர மெசேஜஸ் வந்து இது சேட் பண்ணி அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணாங்க.
நீங்கள் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா சார்? இல்லை யார் சரிங்களா?
அவரை இது இல்லை சார், நம்ம
கொஷின்ஸ்
அதை நான் ஏற்கனவே இவங்களுக்கு கொடுத்தேன்.
இருக்கு
அது அவங்க
மார்னிங் காவியா. மார்னிங் சூர்யா.
Good morning, sir. Morning, sir.
Okay, bye guys.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, we can all mute your mic more on speak and just unmute it and we can speak.
Okay, sir.
நம்ம இவர்கிட்ட கேட்டுக்கலாமா சார்? இருக்குமா சார்?
Yes sir, yes sir, tell me sir.
Let us ask that e-learning person whether there could be feedback link.
Yeah, they'll be put more. There is a chat available in Google as well as in YouTube also. So the YouTube is getting broadcasted, they will be doing it. In case it is not there, you can also post it because you are having that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
They'll be doing it. They'll be doing it.
Fine.
Okay. Shall we start by 10:55, sir? So that by 11,
Yeah,
10:49 now.
149.
So 10:55, we'll start it. So by 11, okay, by 11 we'll start. Let's keep it we'll start with process by 11.
Okay.
What's the other thing you're seeing in the YouTube, sir? In the videos, the timer is running.
Yes sir, 11:38, 57. Yes sir.
So it's showing that
11 minutes. 11 minutes is there.
I'm not able to.
I opened the laptop and so that is not coming over, like Korea and Japan.
Okay, Surya and Kavya just understood for your question. Your secretary is not joined today, so the presenter just will not be there.
Okay, sir. That is hello, sir. Inviting the dignitaries personally to invite Krishna Master, right? So,
Welcoming, I don't know, you can just the customs, you will welcome people.
yeah, I consider the breakdown I'll change to David Martin.
Yeah, that is there, but you have to way of management and your group analysis of that. Right, sir?
ಸರಿ ಸರ್
ಆಮೇಲೆ ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಸನ್ಸ್ Navya Surya got it?
Okay, sir. Surya does
Exactly 8 success.
We are setting. Hello. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, 4 minutes to go.
Are you sure? Hey, you sure? Okay. So, we will start with intro, right?
4 minutes is there. Then you can start. Then you will Am I correct? It's okay right now? Right. Okay?
ஹரீஷ் நீ அந்த இது ஸ்க்ரீன்ஷாட் எடுத்து வேணுமா?
யூடியூப் எடுத்தா இது
ரெண்டு எடுத்தேன். Surya and Karya.
Yes, sir. Ready. Okay, sir.
That's on the e-learning.
E-learning. Yes, we can start. Pooja, Pooja ma'am. Last 10 seconds to go. Kavya and Surya, get ready.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes, ma'am. We'll start. Pannidla. We are ready. We are okay. You can give a green signal then. Okay, சொன்னீங்கன்னா we are ready. Okay.
The broadcast is now streaming. All attendees are listen only mode. A very pleasant good morning. On behalf of Nehru Group of Institutions, we welcome you all to International Webinar on Future Perspective organized by Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management. The seed for this great legacy of Nehru Group of Institutions was sown by a man of persistence, a man who has lived with his great gut since our late chairman, Sri P.K. Das, in the year 1968. His motive was to give a better standard of higher education in the field of medicine, engineering, management, pharmacy, aeronautical science, architecture, legal studies, and arts and science. His zeal
Hello.
and energy met Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management is a part of NGI in the 2006 for ensuring life for young aspiring candidates. First, 2 years full MBA program and 3 years full-time MCA and 2 years lateral entry program approved by AICTE recognized by UGC and having permanent affiliation to Anna University, Chennai.
Yes, Pooja ma'am. So we are okay. Kavya, once again, start from the first. Hello, Kavya.
Bro, is now streaming. Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. The broadcast is now streaming. All attendees are listen only mode. A very pleasant good morning. On behalf of Nehru Group of Institutions, we welcome you all to International Webinar on Future Perspective organized by Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management. The seed for this great legacy of Nehru Group of Institutions was sown by a man of persistence, a man who has lived with great gut since our late chairman, Sri P.K. Das, in the year 1968. His motive was to give a better standard of higher education in the field of medicine, engineering, management, pharmacy, aeronautical science, architecture, legal studies, and arts and science. His zeal and energy met everywhere with prominent success. Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management is a part of NGI, which was started in the year 2006 for ensuring better quality life for young aspiring candidates. It offers 2 years full-time MBA program and 3 years full-time MCA and 2 years lateral entry program approved by AICTE recognized by UGC and having permanent affiliation to Anna University, Chennai.
Yes, Surya.
Let us invite our dignitaries on behalf of Nehru Group of Institutions in the absence of Dr. P. Krishnawar, CEO and Secretary. We welcome you all for this webinar. I consider it a great honor to welcome Dr. K. Ravikumar, Principal, NIITM, who is a great inspiration to the youngsters of Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management. We welcome you, sir.
Yeah.
It's my honor to introduce our key person of the day. We rarely get this kind of an opportunity to listen to the words of great personality, Dr. M. Sandeep Kumar, Professor at Mia University, Rajkot. It's a great pleasure to welcome you, sir, to this webinar. With equal pleasure, we welcome all our beloved faculty members of Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management, who are great motivators for students like us. We welcome the registered participants, deans, directors of various institutions, and our own sister concerns. We wholeheartedly welcome you all for this 3-day international webinar on future perspectives.
Every thought you produce, anything you say, any action you do, it bears your signature. It's my privilege to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. K. Ravikumar, NIITM, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, MOC. Thank you. Happy mornings and greetings to all of you. I'm very happy indeed to see that all the participants who have taken interest and got registered in this international webinar on future perspective. Indeed, it's my great pleasure, because the reason is the things that was happening in a normal life has suddenly changed. we are into the future shocks. The pandemic has created a kind of a situation where it is going to be it has turned the complete life of all the people in this world. Globally, as an academician, when you look into it, the learners are chaotic, the industries are confused, and many things have changed. Now, the normal thing has changed. The lifestyle of an individual has changed. It has become a new normal. The business industries, it is changed, new normal. Right, everything has changed, and it has become a difficult part for most of all the people because of this pandemic situation. This pandemic has not only changed and had given a shock, but also made us to think about the future also. Have we not thought about the future earlier in our conventional days? Yeah, see, we need to talk about a conventional in the future days. It has happened like this over a period of a time. Within a morning or next day itself, it has become a future. Right. In conventional, the conferences, the workshops, everything was a normal platform. Right. Today, it has become a new normal where we are meeting in webinar and we are conducting the sessions in webinar. Right. When a new shocks had come, it has become as an academician, I thought it's our own responsibility. The academic fraternity has to take a step forward to think in a new normal way. So when we think in such a way, because the knowledge people and the knowledge gurus are the people who can give the thoughts and process where the industries can set its right path. With having this concept in my mind, okay, we had a discussion with our own team and we finally coined this the future perspective. We thought we need to take it a step forward. So when we look into it, we thought the three sunrising sectors, one is a logistics and supply chain area, then the other one is a digital platforms, and the third one is the human behavior itself. Because in conventional days, when we see, you may be asking, are we not talking about all these things in conventional days? We have been talking it. For example, I can tell the Google Guru was a teacher for our students, but today Google Guru or learning platform has become a basic for learning. So the platforms are getting changed. The future is getting totally changed. We had been looking into a technology, but today it has become, and technology has become a basic for any human need. So that's a kind of a thing it has happened. Right. So with this note, I am very sure that the topic which we have chosen as a future perspective for the logistics and supply chain management, and as well as for the digitalization, where we have been talking on digital, but it has become a digital world and digitalization. We are into the digital world, right? And with all these changes, what is going to happen is with every change, the human behaving also gets changed. So the behavioral approach on the third, as a third topic. So the first day, we are having a promising logistics career. My own friend, Mr. Dr. Sandeep, who is very good and very eminent personality, a professor of an Atmaya University from Rajkot, who has consented for this session to handle this session. We are looking more and more insights from all the expertise from day 1, day 2, and day 3, so that we can put this, we can take away home message will be a great. And as an academician, I'm sure that we can put into a thought process, and this thought process can bring some new innovations and creative ideas within the brains of all the fraternity, so that tomorrow we can set a policy or we can set a set right path for relieving from these future shocks. So future perspective is a cause. It's a not deal. It's a cause where we are going to take this whole community along with us in a different perspectives way. So with this same note, I welcome all the participants who has given their consent and an interest showing for this webinar program. I'm very much happy. Across the country, we are having 2,000 plus for more than registration, and we are very happy to look into the database. Again, in this aspect, I also like to tell one more thing. Since we are going to a talk and a future perspective, my own students and the fraternities, faculty fraternities have been connected here. From my sister concern, also have been connected here. So we thought this inaugural webinar might be an eye-opening session for all the academicians who are also seeing it. So on this very same day, when we were talking, or when we are visualizing the future, the current academic, even the semesters have not been finished. but still everything is in an uncertainty. We thought in a futuristic way, we thought we will also innovate our academic session too. So I take this as a great opportunity. I take this as a great opportunity uh, to tell you that yes, we had been we have planned to open our academic session.
Intro.
Due to current COVID-19 situations, to continue the learning process, Nehru Group of Institutions are focusing on e-learning content through online education. We are inaugurating online classes for odd semesters. So I kindly request Dr. K. Ravikumar, sir, to do the honor.
Yeah, thank you. Is my screen is shared? Hello.
No, sir.
Yeah. Is it shared?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, my dear participants, my dear fraternities, in a futuristic way, we thought we will start our academic year for the next semester from today onwards. So, I'm very happy to inform you all that we are starting our academic year for the next semesters as an online classes mode. So, this is the change that we need to look into it. This is the shock or this is the challenge that the fraternities has to undergo. So, we need to be proactive and we need to think in front forward to take all kind of challenges that we are going to do it, because the students are already technological friend. The teachers, they call the teachers as a Google group, but today the Google groups are also on the online platforms. So this is the right time I thought to inaugurate this online classes of our next semester. My dear students and parents who are listening to this, okay, this is an official message for you, and you can ask what to contact us, and we will have a good onlining sessions. Any problem or any techno problems, you can just contact us. Okay, thank you for this. And coming back to my, yeah, coming back to, coming
Thank
back
you, sir.
to, coming back to, I take formally, I invite and welcome all the participants and be in the session for the complete. We'll be very happy. Take away home will be a very great lesson, very great message for the 3 days. And further in future also, we can have a lot of discussions on these changes that are happening across around us. So with this note, I welcome Dr. Sandeep, the resource person of today's topic, to deliver his presentation and followed with an interactions or the question sessions at the end of the session. Thank you very much. Thank you. Over to MOC, please.
Thank you, sir.
The man with great vision. We are extremely honored to welcome the chief guest of the day, Dr. M. Sandeep Kumar, Professor, Agnya University, Rajkot. You have made all of us proud by your achievements and numerous capacities, and in terms of your academics and experiences in various industries. He had done his MA in Development Administration, MLM in Labor Management, MBA in Marketing and Personal Management. He had also honored with Doctorate in Business Administration. He has 8 years of industrial experience with leading MNC and academic experience with renowned institutions. He acted as a resource person for various projects like Skill India, national level quiz competition conducted by NIPM, MDP for several companies, and also acted as a soft skill trainer for various colleges. A warm welcome to you, sir. We are eagerly waiting for your valuable words.
Thank you. ಡೆಸ್ಕ್ಟಾಪೇ ತೋರಲಿದ್ದವು.
Sorry, sir. You can see Sandeep in YouTube. Screen needs to be shared.
చేంజ్ చెప్పాలి. Welcome all. Am I audible?
Audible, change it to presentation mode, Sandeep.
Presentation mode. Share ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. Right, Masan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಇದು இதுல வருதா, யூடியூப்ல வருது?
Presentation mode வருதா? Okay, then go ahead.
வருதுல சார்?
The other members has to say. Harish and other people.
No, sir. Yeah. Sir, actually, it is in PPT mode. You have to change the presentation mode.
Okay, sir.
So go to presentation mode, then you can present and share.
Harish.
சார் கீழே பிபிடி மோடு போங்க, போயிட்டு go to இது presentation mode, share your screen, present and share your screen.
Sharing இருக்கு.
Go to presentation mode. Yes.
Okay, sir.
You're still in PPT mode only, but you have to do presentation mode. Slideshow.
Slideshow, sir.
Slideshow listening, slides get to be presented. Then go to Google, share your screen, present and share your screen.
Sir, open share screen. Okay, first presentation mode PPT. Just go to the PPT. Press either F5 or again you can go to the bottom. You can see a presentation. The small thing will be there.
Play button, right?
It's like you just play it.
Yeah, display it. Where did YouTube?
Okay, it is again posted in YouTube, but you just you have to make it to government live.
So PPT mode, presentation mode la vaanga sir, sorry sir.
So do it like normal presentation. Normal presentation, you do it, then you share it. Simple.
இல்ல ஷாரிங்ல இருக்கு.
Sir sharing stop
Sir,
பண்ணிட்டு
presentation mode ku shift ஆயிடு.
sir first go for a slide presentation.
Okay.
Now go to Google Meet.
Yeah.
Go to Google Meet. Now present the screen. Present now. அது வந்து window கேக்கும்.
அதுல வந்து Chrome
விண்டோ இல்லாட்டி குரோம் டாப். நீங்க அது எப்படி விண்டோ தான் ஓபன் பண்ணிருக்கீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இல்ல குரோம் இல்ல. If it is a window, you open as a window. If it is a Chrome, you open a Chrome tab. Then share. Share that screen. Slide presentation screen. Use Alt tab. Do the presentation screen. Come to presentation screen. Tab use பண்ணுவாங்க. Alt tab.
Yes sir.
It is not possible.
Okay.
No, the PowerPoint presentation window needs to be shared. So the window இருக்குல்ல சார் அங்க அந்த presentation modeல window அந்த windows choose பண்ணுங்க. Tab use பண்ணி. Alt tab.
ஆமா சார்.
presentation mode ஒரு screen இருக்குல்லங்க.
இந்த இடத்துல சார்.
PowerPoint உங்களுக்கு எனக்கு டெஸ்க்டாப் காமிக்குது பாருங்க.
ஆமா.
presentation modeல ஒரு ஸ்லைடு இருக்கா? click it. அதை சூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. அதான் presenting அதை ஷேர் பண்ணணும். அதை கிளிக் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா ஷேர்னு ஒரு பட்டன் வரும். ஷேர் பண்ணீங்கன்னா it get shared.
right click okay sure. Share portal sir.
Share the screen. Google Meet உங்களுக்கு அந்த ஸ்கிரீன் வந்திருக்கணும். We request the participants to kindly bear with us. We'll come back. Some technical glitches, please. Sorry, sir. Google Meet போங்க.
ஆமா சார்.
Google Meetல வந்து Alt tab யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
அதாவது அதுல வந்து பிரசன்ட்ல வந்து your entire system screen இருக்கு.
என்டையர் ஸ்க்ரீனா கம்ப்ளீட் இந்த டெஸ்க்டாப்போட ஸ்க்ரீன் வரும். நம்ம பவர் பாயிண்ட் ஸ்லைட் ஷோட பிரசன்டேஷன் இருக்குல்ல, அந்த ஸ்க்ரீன் அந்த ஸ்க்ரீனை வந்து பிரசன்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
அதான் அந்த போயிட்டு லாஸ்ட் இது இருக்கு, ஓபன் பண்ணியாச்சு.
ஓபன் இல்ல சார், பிரசன்டேஷன் மோடுக்கு வாங்க.
சார் இந்த ஸ்கிரீனை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து பிரசன்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
பிரசன்டேஷன் மோட் உள்ள ஸ்கிரீனை பிரசன்ட் பண்ணணுங்க. இது வந்து பவர் பாயிண்ட் ஃபைல். Now go to presentation mode on this.
சரி சார்.
ஹரேஷ்,
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much.
Just a minute.
Sir, good morning, sir.
சரி சார்,
ஆ
நீங்க அந்த ஸ்கிரீன்ல வந்து சார் கேக்குதா?
ஆ
சார் கேன் ஹியர் மீ?
சரி சார்.
சார்
சரி சார்.
ஹரேஷ்,
சரி சார். அந்த வீடியோல கீழே பாருங்க பிரசன்டேஷன் இருக்கும், இல்லாட்டி எல்ஐ கொடுங்க, கம்ப்ளீட் எல்ஐ கொடுங்க.
ஹரேஷ்,
சார் பிரசன்டேஷன் மோடுக்கு வாங்க சார். சார் ஸ்லைட் ஷோ இருக்குல்ல, yes hello sir, coming ma'am back.
இப்படி இருக்குது.
yes sir, yes go.
என்ன பண்றீங்கன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிரசன்டேஷன் போங்க.
இதா ஸ்கிரீன்.
so everybody please mute your mic. ma'am சொல்லுங்க.
வீடியோ
சார் சதீஷ் சார்,
பிரசண்டா எங்க என்ன பண்றது?
ஸ்லைட் ஷோ
கீழே பிரசன்டேஷன் பண்ணுங்க.
கீழ அந்த இதா ரெட்டா
ரெட் பக்கத்துல சின்ன கப்பு மாதிரி இருக்கு.
அவர் பாயிண்ட் பிரசன்ட் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
ஒரு பேப்பர் மாதிரி ஓபன் ஆகுது.
இல்ல ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆஃப் கொடுங்க.
ஃபங்க்ஷன் F5. ஓகே ஓகே
சதீஷ் சார், are you on the line?
ஓகே, அப்படியே இருங்க. இப்போ என்ன பண்றீங்க? நேரா கூகுள் மீட் போங்க. ஆட் டாப் கொடுங்க. ஆட் டாப்.
I'm just hold. I think they're not connected.
கூகுள் மீட் இல்ல. இன்னொரு ஆட் டாப் கொடுத்தா ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் வரும். அது கூகுள் மீட் ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க.
இதனே
அது ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க. கூகுள் மீட் ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க. ஓபன் பண்ணிட்டு இப்போ ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
எங்க
பிரசன்டேஷன் போங்க. ஆட் சொல்லுங்க. அது கொடுங்க.
பிரசன்ட் அதுல
பிரசன்ட் நம்பர் வந்து பிரசன்ட் நம்பர் வந்து விண்டோ கொடுங்க. விண்டோ கொடுங்க. இப்போ அதுல வந்து அந்த பிரசன்டேஷன்
ஆமா
பிரசன்டேஷன் ரெண்டா கம்பெனி அதான் அத கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க.
கிளிக் பண்ணியாச்சு. ஷேரா
சரி,
ஓகே பண்ணியாச்சு.
அவ்வளவுதான். கண்டினியூ.
மேம் செக் பண்ணுங்க, வருதான் செக் பண்ணிடுங்க.
எக்ஸ்கியூஸ் மீ.
டன் சார்.
Hello, is that audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. But be in Google Meet, sir. You are not listening it, right? Yes, we can
Hello,
go ahead. Yes. Yes, please go ahead, Sandeep.
Mr. Audible? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Thank
audible, audible, audible.
you. Sorry for the inconvenience. That was a technical error. Uh, Slowstick as a promising career. A brief introduction of myself as given. Thanks for that. Let's see what's logistic is actually. So the commercial activity of transporting goods to customers. The activity of organizing the movement, equipment, and accommodation of troops as earlier. I will give you a short intro of how this term logistics came. Logistic term. The term logistic is attested in English from 1846. It's from French word logistic. It's coined and popularized by military officer and a writer Anthony Henry Jomini. This way, this word logistic came into existence. Yeah, let us see the different components of logistics. I'm not here to teach you the production and operation management. Still, we'll let us brush up the, the different components. That is inbound transportation, outbound transportation, fleet management, warehousing, material handling, order fulfillment, inventory management, and demand planning. Without logistic, nothing will happen. For each and every component, each and every segment will come across this logistics. So that is very essential and it is inseparable. For each and every component, we have the logistic and its role to play. So with this picture, you can very well know the raw material. This is totally the supply chain system, process. The raw material is brought by the supplier to the manufacturing place. Then from the manufacturing place, we do the finished goods process, totally process happening. And those finished goods will be transported to the distributors, dealers, and from there to the retailer, and finally it will reach the customer, and it finally will be consumed. So you can see the star given there. So it's it's me, logistic. I play an important role. It is inseparable in each and every movement to moving the products, the raw materials from the core area to the supplier, and from supplier these materials is moved to manufacturer. Every area, in each and every area, the logistic has a dominant role to play. So let us see what are the different innovations that is happening in logistics. A virtual calling technology. Using an artificial intelligence driven technology, logistics are introducing software with the virtual calling system. It take care of all the non-delivery of the products. They also resolve all the delivery related issues. This technology has shown to reduce return and refund rates to almost 15%. Next, the automation technology. Labeling, packaging, and sorting, along with all other logistic functionings, use automation techniques. There are a lot of logistics we even use automation for their entire cargo functioning. In India, nowadays, people started using to the fullest extent. Because of this automation, the overall productivity of logistic increased up to almost 30%. Of course, robotics technology is also started. People started using it. Different logistics are reducing their manual labor force and switching to robotics. You can see in the picture. You can very well witness this. What happening? We have witnessed. We visited to different warehouses. We have seen this operating in India. It is happening. Use of drones. Hope you have seen in this system, the news every this pandemic situation. The police, people are using the drone cameras to watch what is happening in the public, what they are doing, and so on. So here, the drones are used to ship the product to make it reach to the end user. One of my friend is running a drone academy. Within a week time or 10 days, he provides training to them, and those people are placed for 20 to 25,000 salary. This drone operation. So a number of applications for even the drones are used for the real estates for surveying the land, and different shooting is also happening through the drones. And it is this particular technology is also adapted in logistic too. And let us see the scope of logistics. Logistic industry in India is growing very rapidly. The logistic market in India is forecasted to grow at a CAGR of 10.5% between 2019 and 2025. It has been awarded infrastructure status. India has been awarded the infrastructure status, which has made it easier for investment inflow. Many people are now interested to invest in logistics field, and again the industry is growing as such. E-commerce is another major segment which is expected to support growth of the logistic industry during the forecasted period. Of course, we are witnessing it. It's happening in India. It is a vast field with enormous opportunity for talented and energetic future managers in India as well as abroad. In India, with healthy growth rate of 10.5% a year, it is as per an IBEF report. It is expected to employ 40 million professionals by 2020, this year. Logistic is flourishing every day as the numbers of retailing and FMCG companies are increasing in India. FMCG industry in India is expected to grow at the rate of 27.9% CAGR, this compound annual growth rate, by 2020. The organized retail penetration is expected to increase to 18% in 2021. India is turning to be one of the biggest market for e-commerce business. Surprising that there are more than 19,000 plus e-commerce company in India. Hope you know K. Vaitiswaran is the father of Indian e-commerce business. He has started in India's first e-commerce website called FabMart in 1999. Before there was Flipkart, Myntra, and Snapdeal, there was FabMart. Surprising. India is going to be one of the biggest logistic hub in Asia within a short period of time. When we were working in different companies, we happened to be in Nagpur, the 0 mile of India. There we have seen n number of logistic hubs, stocking hubs. Strategically, it is placed and it is catering the need of different product segments and making the product reach to the distributors and dealers around India. In very lesser time, the people reach the products. The manufacturers have their own hubs in Nagpur and in different other locations to cater the different, like 3 to 4 states or 5 states are um, uh, covered in one from one particular area. And again, soon this India is going to be the logistic hub for the total in Asia. So India is biggest market. Of course, it is a growing economy, but still the market is very big. So people are taking more interest in investing and selling their products in India. So that is another scope. The logistic will have its very good growth. So here are the top 8 reasons to consider a career in logistics. Career in logistics are paying more than ever. Nowadays, they are paying more. With the experience less than 1 year, the package is 3 lakhs per annum. With 1 to 4 years, it is 5 lakhs per annum. With 5 to 9 years, they are paying more than 7 lakhs per annum. It is of 10 to 19 years. It depends on the exposure and the level of the skill set they have, and dependent on the companies, its global operation, and so on. The salary ranges from 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs per annum. It sounds good. Like an IT company, we are having a good package. I have seen people who are working and earning more than one of my student after completing MBA, he joined in a logistic company. Within a short span of time, he got promoted and he's earning about 80,000 salary. Tremendous. It sounds very good. Yeah, jobs are available in logistic for people of all education levels. 10th qualified, you're 12th qualified, you're a UG qualified, and you're PG qualified of a different stream. Nowadays, you see, earlier I had an opportunity to work with ICC Bank. I was reporting to a mechanical engineer. It was very surprising. Nowadays, the education has nothing to do with the job role that we take up. Only the attitude, aptitude, and your willingness to work, that matters. Of course, we can easily get a job in this logistic field with whatever the education level you are in. Of course, advancement opportunity in logistics are plentiful because it is a growing industry, and it is nowadays many people are trying to concentrate in this sector. Many conglomerate diversification from different companies or a dominant player in different other field are taking interest to invest in logistics. So they are starting up their own logistic companies. The same field, being an enormous growth-oriented company field, you can have your growth in your own company, and again you can shift from one company to another company with a hike in salary and then the growth with a promotion. So this can happen. It is enormously good one. Yeah, logistic careers can be started anywhere. Few people need a job near their home, and people will be moving away, ready to move anywhere in the world or anywhere in India. To few, the home is world, and for many, the world is home. See, I have witnessed many in rural areas. Small offices are there, but the company is very big. and like companies like Gati. In my the rural area, in my near to my farmhouse, I have seen a branch office of Gati. The package is the same that what the other people who are in the city are getting. But still, you can find logistic companies in every nook and corner of the state, the rural area, where anywhere you can find it. But you should have one thing in your mind: without any motion or movement, there is no life. That is MS Dhoni's word. Take care. And logistic carrier are rarely boring because it is most happening place. The logistic is most happening place. In the warehouse you can have n number of activities, speed operations. So you are likely to feel you will never feel boring in this job. Opportunities for women are expanding in logistics. I have seen many women are working in different levels, in entry level, in managerial level, in supervisory level. I've seen. See, it was very surprising to me in a border area in Gujarat. We happened to visit a warehouse. It is in bit outskirts. It was in bit outskirt. There, many girls were, that is, many women were working there. They never, nowadays, women never hesitate to work in any place. So they move for their career advancement. So that is very tremendous, and this logistic good gives a good pathway for their growth. Logistic is a stepping stone into the field of international business. Of course, goods are transported where it is transported to different countries. The documentation process is known. We are into that system. Easily we can learn what is happening. Few people have started their own. They would have been they may having their family business and operating in a small level. After learning from this business, they have started their own exports. So it is a stepping stone, of course. Yeah. People working in logistic network and build relationship which helps them in future career. Of course, not only in logistics, wherever we work, we need to mingle with people, build a good network. This will help us in finding a new job or a career advancement. So we have to stick to this. And again, the logistic people are networking like anything. So healthy trend happening in logistic industry. So many different kinds of jobs are there, and that includes a logistic coordinator, supply chain coordinator job, logistic manager, transport planner, and so on. Yeah, you need to equip yourself in order to get into this particular domain. So what else you are referred to have? It's ability to make accurate, that's forward thinking. You need to have a forward thinking, the ability to make accurate predictions, see risk at that may arise anytime, develop contingency plan for problems, always think and plan ahead. This all come under the forward thinking. If you have this forward thinking, you are the man for logistics. Strong numerical and analytical skill you are supposed to have. Read and analyze data and make interpretation and give suggestion for an effective operation of logistics. Several universities and institutions offer quality master's degree program in data science. Data science, you see, I will give you a substantiating this presentation later, the final. So that time I will tell you something about the data science. The data science is nowadays picking course. Everyone, it's a highly paying job. If you complete the data science, you will get an initial package of around 5 lakhs per annum. So extensive industry knowledge is required wherever you are working. You need to have the complete knowledge of the competitors, what is currently happening in the industry, everything. So latest happening and trends in supply chain is a must. We need to know it. Do research on other companies' processes and benchmark on their best supply chain practice. With this, your knowledge will be increased and you will be contributing towards the company where you are working in, and that will make you get the growth opportunity in the same company, and your package will also be increased accordingly. Be a team player. Treat everyone with respect and professionalism. You must practice servant leadership for the same. Practice Dhoniism. MS Dhoni is still being hailed as the best leader Indian cricket had, as the Indian Express quote. Pay key attention to details. Being organized and paying attention to even the smallest of details in your work is a must. Paying attention to a smallest detail so you can understand the bigger picture. So easily you can manage the situation. Pay attention to each and everything so that you can very well shine in this field. That must be a sound decision making. There will always be unforeseen circumstances in this domain, logistic field. Can be learned and mastered as you go along in your career in logistics. You can learn it. It's not a wonder. You can make it out. Adaptability. This must. Problems and last minute changes are mostly totally inevitable in logistic day-to-day life. So always be quick on your feet to welcome challenge, change, and make a necessary adjustment so that you will be acting very smart and there will be no loss. Your productivity will be improved. So adaptability is must. Accountability. Yeah, accountable, answerable, responsible. You must be ready to take responsibility for the blender happened. Don't blame others. You take the total credit of whatever you are doing, and of course, take the responsibility. Own whatever you are doing. Yes, I am there. I am accountable. A quick flow through must be there. Get involved in process from the start right until the very end. Should be say that I am there till the start and finish. See, nowadays your contribution must be more towards the company. Should not check for time. Should be throughout till the total process is complete. That will help you in grow in the organization, climb up in the ladder of hierarchy. Of course, you need to have a good interpersonal skill. You have to deal with a number of people in every walk of life, and even from the workers to a boss. Make a good connection with everyone you interact with. Introvert, extrovert, we heard of now. There is a concept ambivert. Be a balanced person. Try to practice ambivert. Now, yeah, this are being given, this idea is being shared with you, but how far you can think that this is actually going to work? This is going to be a promising one. Let me substantiate, let me provide evidence to support and prove the truth of this presentation. Yeah, Logistics Sector Skill Council, LSC, is very well known as LSC. LSC is an initiative by MHRD government, Indian government. What it is? LSC is a not-for-profit organization set up by Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship through National Skill Development Corporation of India, promoted by accreditation of Indian Industries Institute of Logistics, a center of excellence in logistics. Its main aim is to develop skill trained as well as upskill the workforce in India. They run BBA, BCom Logistics as an apprenticeship embedded program. Apprenticeship in logistic industry. The students who are studying in this program will be working as apprentice in different logistic industries. This program is run in association with LSC. Why it is initiated? Why this LSC is initiated? A survey conducted in India among fresh graduates on employability, the survey revealed only 10% of fresh graduates are employable. That is, only 10% of graduates have the skill set to get employment in job market. Alarming, very alarming. What can we do with this? So, government has something to do on the skill development. They plan to bring an apprenticeship embedded program. See, there is a lot of gap between the academics and the industry. Most of the syllabus are outdated. Once we are completing the course and moving to industry, there is a dynamic changes happening there. Time to time, the industry is ready to change, adapt to the industry trend, but the syllabus is somewhat outdated. Once in 5 years, the syllabus are revised. That's why I hope a few institutions or a good planned institution have some value-added programs, and they have some contemporary, and the final unit they have some contemporary subjects related to that particular subject, and they proceed in that way. Okay, so they identified logistics having better prospect right now. They initiated this program by forming LSC. Yes, I belong to Atmiya University. We are the first to sign MOU with LSC in Gujarat and India as well. We are running this program, BCom Logistics, in our campus. In apprenticeship, what they do? Student will be in apprenticeship for 3 semesters in old program, 3 years program. 3 semesters they will be in the apprenticeship program. All the even semesters in industries as apprentice. The stipend will be provided by the company as per Apprenticeship Act. Our own students to maximum of 14,000 per month being recruited by a logistic company. It's earning while learning. All the activities associated with the placement will be taken care by LSE. The curriculum is totally different from that of a regular one. Practical oriented again. Focused more on skill development and employability. This is again to substantiate that I am telling you the Logistic is a promising career. So the government has the plan to concentrate on this area because knowing that this is going to be the in near future, this is going to be a good one, a good domain. So I am done with it.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable.
Any questions?
Thank you, Dr. Sandeep, for your valuable session. I'm very happy. It is a real great insight that you have shown. It's okay. So let us have a few interactive sessions. If there is any questions, MOC over to you. And yeah, the questions can be
Yes,
asked.
sir.
Mr. Sadish, Dr.
We
Sadish.
have one question, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead with the session, the question section.
Yes, we have a question and answer section. You can put your questions in the comment box. We have one question for you, sir.
Yes. Yes.
What are all top 5 logistics companies in India?
There are many companies, and earlier I told you many people are diversifying, seeing to this very good prospective business is happening. I can tell you like Blue Dart, DHL Express, FedEx Express, Gadi Limited, and Container Corporation of India. These are all few top companies in logistics in India. Yeah.
So another question is, what is fulfillment center?
Yeah, the word itself we can know what is a fulfillment center. It is a third-party logistic warehouse setup. The incoming orders and are received and processed, and it is fulfilled. So in this way, the e-commerce companies will have the tie-up with different logistic companies. The total process will be taken care by the third-party logistic company. They do this complete operation. So that is the fulfillment centers.
Okay, thank you, sir. Kavya, over to you.
Yeah. Yes, any more question? Any more questions?
Kindly mute all your mics. Those
Sir,
are
there is
not-
a, sir,
Yeah, Harish, please go ahead.
sir, it is a question asked in YouTube. Okay, the viewers have asked you. When there is no job, how do you assure in logistics possibility? That's a question.
But there is I couldn't understand.
YouTube.
What is it? Hello.
Kindly mute your mics, please.
When there is no job, how do you assure in
Job in logistics.
when there is no job, how do you assure in logistics? Yeah, right now post-pandemic
Yes,
situation is there.
yes.
So how can you assure a job?
I can very well support you with an answer. See, no movement were happening in this pandemic situation, but still the goods were transported throughout India. The goods train were running, the goods the roadways were running, and the air cargo was running. And so the logistic only make this happen. Of course, there is no in every field there was a shutdown, but these logistics were on its wheels. It is moving on. So obviously, people are performing that a role. Each and every component of that business is running. That's why there is a smooth flow of the goods throughout India. So of course it is not going to stop. Logistic will have its presence even in pandemic situations. Fine.
Thank you.
Fine. There is another question. I think can we able to study logistic as a course or should study in MBA? See, many companies are ready to give apprenticeship setup. Okay, you can very well contact the companies. See, we visited port, Kandla port in Gujarat. There is an apprenticeship scheme where they take people and their package is up to 19,000. For apprenticeship, they are paying 19,000. That is a 11-month apprenticeship program. They have they provide the apprenticeship for 11 months period. And you can, of course, as a learning part, see, you can nowadays, recently only we have started UG program in logistics. In MBA and many colleges, they have the value-added programs on the supply chain management and the logistics. So you can very well opt this course, and many certification programs are provided from different universities, and of course you can opt for the same. It is not that only through getting education from a logistic background you are going to get a job. It is not like that. Only that attitude to work in that domain and your aptitude and your skill set, that matters much. Yeah. Next.
Yeah, Dr. Sandeep, there was a question from the chat box. It says that Mr. Adi Ruben has asked whether is supply chain management and logistics are
the same. Of course, it may sound similar, but the total supply chain management, earlier I was sharing a picture in this presentation. Without logistics, supply chain can never happen. So that is the answer for it. So in each and every movement, the raw materials are brought from the ore to, and nowadays the suppliers are there. They are having a different dealer, and they are becoming a dealer as a supplier. They are providing this material to the manufacturers. They act as a dealer. There are a number of competitions are there. They act as a middleman even. From getting the raw material from the ore to the manufacturing place. There again, the logistic plays a role. And again, in each and every shipment, each and every transit, we have the logistic. Even within the industry, the manufacturing process, we have the intralogistics. Intralogistic is the movement of product, the flow, manufacturing flow. You can have some automations, those things. Now the companies, various other companies are making intralogistic equipments. That even so, supply chain and logistic go hand in hand, but without logistic, supply chain can never happen. That's it.
Yeah, thank you for that answer.
Yes.
There's one more question, but I don't think it's relevant for our promising career. But still, a question asked by a participant is whether in international business can help and logistics, can we do an logistics with the help of a logistics? That was a question. From the question, it's very clear. Yeah, we can answer that.
Can very well do an international operation. So after this globalization, the world is a market. The whole world is one market. We can do all this through the knowledge of logistics. We can do import and export.
Yeah, thank you, Sandeep. That's it. That's all from the question from the participant side. I hope it was a very beautiful session. A lot of
And again, I can also give you a suggestion. This LSE is open, and they are looking for an institution for running this program. So we can, if you are interested, you can very well contact the LSE, so that you can bring in this apprenticeship, because apprenticeship embedded program in your institutions also. So it will be a good initiation. If you are taking this initiation, it is going to be a good program in your university, in your institution. And I wish that your institution have all the capacity to become a private university. I have seen your campus. I wish the same.
Thank you. Let it get real time. We'll be looking for it. Thank you very much for your beautiful session. And over to MOC, the next part, please.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening this day with knowledge and wisdom. Thank you.
Appreciation is a wonderful thing. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. I welcome Dr. M. Satish Kumar, Associate Professor, NITM, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Yeah, good afternoon to all. It's my great honor to propose vote of thanks to all who have helped in making this international webinar such a resounding success. First of all, I would like to express my profound gratitude to our CEO and Secretary, Nehru Group of Institution, Dr. P. Krishna Kumar sir, and the management for giving this opportunity to conduct this international webinar. And I would like to thank on our beloved principal, Dr. K. Ravikumar sir, NITM, for his moral support and guidance. And my heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Dr. M. Sandeep Kumar, Professor, Atmiya University, for his excellent presentation. And special thanks to Atmiya University for giving him a platform. And I'm happy to express my gratitude to our staff members who have made this international webinar a grand success. And I would like to extend a sincere thanks to the participants, deans, directors of various institutions and our own sister concerns. And a special thanks to the MOC team, Surya and Kavya, first MBA NITM, for smooth functioning of this international webinar. And thank you all once again. Thank you.
Here is an announcement for everyone. Feedback forms are available in the chat box. Kindly fill it. E-certificate will be issued at the end of the third day. Kindly attend all the sessions. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
Thank you all.
Hello.
sir. Yeah, sir.
என்ன சார் ஆச்சு ஆரம்பத்துல?
இல்ல அது என்ன பிரச்சனைனா இந்த சிஸ்டம் வந்து புதுசு சார், லேட்டஸ்ட் டெக்னாலஜி.
ஓகே.
அது வந்து இப்போ நம்ம என்னோட சிஸ்டம்ல பண்ணிருந்தா ஒரு இது போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
லைவ் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. ப்ளீஸ்.
Sir, inform e-learning to stop that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just hold it, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, it's better we end the session, make a conference call.